Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for tuning in. My name's Kurt. That was Ollie. This is Ollie. And for today's video, we are doing a fall winter shoe rotation video slash some pickups or wish list that I do want in the future. And just a little update about just everything, like my life, the channel and everything. And it's been a while since the last time I did upload. I believe it's been a month or so. But yeah, I kind of just needed a little refresher. I'll get more into that towards the end of the video, but for now, let's get into the outfit breakdown right here. At the start of the outfit breakdown, I have my trusty Gloria or my GNX hat. I have the Uniqlo Aerism tee, a Kimbo Club camo jacket, zip up right here, and then we also have the Astropy apparel, sweatpants, and I just don't have my shoes on right now just because we have a no shoes policy in the house, and I will stand by that till I die. And the start of the video right here for the first footwear is actually my most recent pickup as well. It is the Puma Speed Cats, but this is in collaboration with Rosé or the Blackpink member, or if you guys happen to know them. But this is basically a Puma Speed Cat that is patent leather, I believe. This is more kind of like a patent but more on the smoother side as well. They wanted to do more interlock lacing, so there's kind of two laces right here. It's more reminiscent of a ballet flat. That's kind of the whole purpose of the lace on the front right here, so it goes around all the way. And I also want to utilize the interlocking mechanisms. I don't know if that's the right term, but I just wanted to use that and maybe accessorize it with chains or anything. I did try it with some of the chains that I had, but the clasp is just it's just broken, so I couldn't use it properly. It keeps on sliding off, so I just have to figure out how to properly accessorize it. For now, I just have the black on these, and this also goes up to, I believe, size 8.5 in men's because this is a women's release. However, I was able to fit my foot surprisingly in an 8.5 sneaker, and that got me thinking that I probably am an 8.5, true 8.5 in sneakers. I just like the room, I guess. That's why I got a size 9. But anyways, enough rambling. I've been wearing this a lot ever since I got this, and I literally got this probably I think last week, and I've been wearing it every single day. So if you guys do want a little, I'd say a little cheaper or more on the budget side and still stylish, a little bit different, I would go for the Puma Speed Cats, the Rosé collaboration as well. You guys will honestly be surprised of how comfy this is as well. So if you guys can fit this and if you guys can get it, I would say go ahead and get it. I'm gonna be for sure wearing this a lot. Next footwear right here, I'm pretty sure is a staple in my channel now and in my wardrobe in general, are the Oree NYC Stelvio derbies right here. I don't really have to say much about this. This is just a really, really good quality derby. I got this last year, maybe a year and a half ago, and it still looks brand new. If I'm gonna be honest, I got the secondhand as well. All I need to do is just put on leather conditioner. I haven't really put leather conditioner on this, but I will in the future, so I can keep this in the future too for just a really long time. But overall, you can't go wrong with these. If you have a chance to get the Stelvio derbies, these are horse leather as well, and they're kind of reminiscent of hiking derbies in some sort of way just because of the metal eyelets right here. But for the most part, I would say this is going to be one of my shoe that I will for sure going to be wearing a lot during the spring and summer, not spring and summer, sorry, winter and fall, just because of how easy it is to rock these, and it is super comfy as well. The leather out the box, brand new. It is honestly really comfy already. It doesn't even feel like you need to break it in. It's just the more you break it in now, it's just gonna be softer. So that's gonna be the second shoe right here, are the Stelvio derbies. I do have this in the horse leather and the Cordovan shell as well. And next up are some boots. So to start off, the boots are these bad boys right here. So these ones are the Rick Owens and the Doc Martin collab. I forgot exactly what model this is. However, I did change it a little bit. If you guys notice, it's all black. You don't really see the yellow signature Doc Martin stitching, but I just prefer it to be all black. I don't know, just like aesthetically for me, it just fits more with all the how should I say it? It fits more with like my wardrobe now just because it's very monochromatic. That's kind of just like how I always dress up. It's very monochromatic. It's not like I always wear black. Anyways, I'm rambling about like other stuff. Speaking about the shoe itself and the boot itself right here, it's honestly a tank, I would say so. It is made of, I believe, calfskin leather as well, but it's kind of like a tough buff skin, if I'm gonna be honest, because it's super sturdy. I actually wear this to like music fest or raves a lot whenever I do go. So these are gonna be like my trusty boots. I've worn them so much, but they still look amazing. So I would genuinely try to get these if you guys are looking for a really good pair of just like really good, I'd say chunky boots, but not pay Rick Owens pricing, but still getting that Rick Owens aesthetic. I would go for the Doc Martin Rick Owen collab right here. Moving over to the second boot in the list right here is actually my oldest boot and probably like the oldest designer piece that I do own would be the YSL Wyatt boots right here. Little story. So back in 2019, I actually really wanted this. I got influenced a lot by Sanjeev because of the white boots. That was the time that I was kind of like exploring, trying to, I guess, like stray away from just pure streetwear, just because at the time I was just literally wearing like streetwear clothing and sneakers. That's literally what I just rocked like back in like high school-ish and like a little past high school. Then when I think it was like around like my first year of college or something, that's when I started experimenting. I had my eye on this just because of Sanjeev, and I believe I got this during like 2020, like the year after. And I would say this is probably going to be one of the best investments that I've made just because it's been holding up so well. The beautiful patina that's been developing around the shoe because of the amount of wears that I do have on these. I probably ran in these, I'm pretty sure, but I would say these are worth it. You guys are probably going to see me wear this more too now. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of just like kept this in the back of my closet. I don't know why, but now it's kind of time to revive this just because I've been really liking the silhouette of it and alongside like wider pants as well. So I am going to be rocking this a lot during the fall and winter, and you guys are going to be seeing this a lot as well. This is the YSL Wyatt harness boots. So yeah, it's gonna be it. And the last pair of boots that I am going to be featuring for this video, vintage engineer boots that I got from Japan. And I believe these are going to be calfskin leather, and I just enjoy wearing these a lot. The only thing that I really need to do is just like get this completely like conditioned and kind of like resold and everything. I got this from Japan. I believe I got this for like $65 or around there. And it's just like the crinkle detail on the top right here that's really drawing my attention, and just like how beautiful the patina and the leather is. The only thing that I really need to do would be just to replace this buckle so I can actually use the strap right here, because it's kind of, I would say it's like it's not as functional right now, but once I get like the buckle finished and just replaced in general, I probably can like clasp it even more or just like tighten it even more, because it is a little loose whenever I do wear this. And the Vibram sole too, it's like basically gone. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I need to get this resoled. I might get like a thicker sole for this as well, just because I believe it's kind of flat, so I might just get a thicker sole for this. But for the most part, I am looking forward to wearing this more in the fall winter side of things as well. I've been trying to wear boots with shorts during the summer, and I've been rocking with it, trying to see if I can like incorporate some of that during fall winter. But if not, I'm just gonna literally just wear wide leg pants and cover these with the wide leg pants basically. So yeah, these are the last boots right here, the vintage engineer boots from Japan. And now moving over to some wish list items that I do want. I only have a couple, and I'm just gonna speed run through this. The first one would be a pair of Guidi PL2s and the 788Cs, and or like either or. I don't have to have both because they're really expensive. I've been trying to hunt for a pair for a good minute now, but it's just been so hard to find a size 8 at least. Like that's the size that I need. And yeah, it's just been tough for at least like the price that I'm trying to go for. That's kind of like on my radar. I'm trying to get that. I think that's like on the top of my hit list right now for just clothing items in general. So that would be either the Greedy PL2s or the 788Cs. The other pair would be. Wait, hold on. I forgot. I need to check my phone. Oh, okay. I'm happy I wrote it down. So the second one actually is the Collegium Ether loafers. They are very reminiscent of the Lemaire loafers, but the only difference is like obviously the leather that they use. I think the Ether one actually. Wait, let me double check on that because I'm not sure if the Ether one is calfskin leather. I know the Lemaire one is lambskin for sure, but I think the Ether one might be lambskin as well. Let me double check for you guys. Initially, I wanted the Lemaire ones, but one, it's too expensive. Resell wise, I can't really buy it for a reasonable price. They're kind of selling it for around retail, which is kind of absurd to me. Anyways, the Ether loafers though, they have like I'd say better details for me. It's more playful in some way just because of like the seam and the stitching on the front toe. And they also have like I think a little like I'm not sure if it's like a buckle or like a stamp on the back, like a metal stamp, but I get drawn to like tiny details like that. So that's why I'm kind of considering getting the Ether loafers, but we will see. They also ran out in my size, but that's gonna be the last one on the wish list right here. And just moving over to some updates and just yapping. Okay, right. So a little bit of updates right here. I basically just wrote down like a lot of the things that I do want to like touch on with this update portion right here, but it's just gonna be about the channel where I'm kind of at with my life right now and just whatnot like that. So pretty much like the first thing is I don't know if you guys like notice big change in the background, obviously just because I did move out. I moved in with my girlfriend now and we have just been like furnishing up the place right now. We're still trying to get like art pieces like here and there just because we're like super picky with it. Right now we're just like slowly obviously furnishing up the place, but that's kind of like one of the main things why I haven't really been posting, just because just moving out and stuff, just trying to figure out like a lot of things, just living on my own and stuff. But for the most part, that's like update number one. I moved out. Second, let me see my phone. So second update is just like right now I'm kind of just like trying to figure out my life. I've graduated college like last year, so I'm still kind of like trying to gauge into like what I do want to do. Just in general, I am applying to like jobs, like full-time jobs, and yeah, it's just been tough. Job market's kind of cooked right now, so it's been a while. I've been like literally applying every single day, but it's okay. That's kind of just what I have to deal with right now. I'm just grateful that I do have a job currently right now that pays me really well still, and I'm able to like move out, just do whatever I want to right now. I would also say I'm looking into starting a couple projects that would involve fashion and food. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it, and we're gonna move on. You're probably just gonna see this in like a couple years. Just rewind this video. But clothing updates. So basically clothing updates. That's probably why you guys are here too. Where should I start with this? Okay, no. I'll start with this. So I actually cut down my wardrobe by a lot, like genuinely like a lot, just because I just didn't want to bring so much stuff with me. And at the time too, I kind of just realized that how much stuff I had that was just not being used. And then yeah, like in some sort of weird way, I kind of just like rewired my brain to like just be more, I'd say, like smarter with my wardrobe and just my fashion pieces that I do buy. That's why I would rather look into brands that actually care about like the materials and everything. And I would like pay, it just depends. Like it doesn't have to be cheaper. It doesn't have to be like an expensive brand. As long as I know that the quality's there, I would buy it. So I'm kind of just like being smarter with how I buy it, and in a way too, I'm also just really drawn to having a minimalist. Okay, my wardrobe's not really that minimalist, but like in a way, like not how should I say it? In some sort of oh my god. I'm like, I can't articulate this right now. I guess what I'm trying to say is like, I just don't want to have an overcrowded closet anymore where I just have pieces there that's sitting that I'll probably just wear like once or twice and that's it. I would rather just have like pieces that I can wear like everywhere in the house, outside, formal event, casual event, whatever like that. Just super versatile items. So that's kind of like the main reason too why I cut down my wardrobe was honestly just save space, save money, and just be smarter with like how I just dress up and just how I just buy pieces here or there, you know? Okay, and just the last ones right here too, channel updates. I just have like two main points. If you guys are worried about me stopping like fashion content and stuff, I will not stop making fashion content. I would say that you guys will just probably see me incorporate more food content as well, just because those are the two things that I do love, which is fashion and food. So you guys will probably see like videos where either me or like me and my friends or like me, my girlfriend, or just whoever I'm with, we are probably going to be going to like a restaurant or something, or ordering takeout, or maybe cooking and just eating and yapping or something like that. I don't know, like something like that. However, I will also say the uploads for the videos, they're not going to be consistently, how should I say it? It's more just like I kind of lost like touch of like my ethos when it came to the channel, which is quality over quantity. I felt as if I was pushing videos out just to push them out, when in reality I'm like looking at the retention, I'm just like, not a lot of people like this. I don't even like this. Why am I even doing this? So I kind of had to sit down, rethink of how I would go about like the whole YouTube thing and stuff. And I kind of just like realized that I was moving forward to a path that I didn't really want to go to. But I kind of just want to focus on making better quality content as well, that kind of I would say that I'm pretty good at as well. I genuinely think right now I would be making more sit down videos, kind of just like, is it worth it? More history based, kind of like that. I do enjoy talking about that and sharing my knowledge and information when it comes to that. One of the main things too that I do kind of want to dive into would probably be diving into fashion brands like deeper and like how their marketing works, just because like I did graduate with a marketing degree, so I do like looking into brands like that and just companies like that in general. So I would share or make content that goes around that line. If you guys do want that, please just let me know. But that's kind of just like where the update is going to be. Uploads will still be every Sunday, but I just don't think I'm going to be uploading every week, just because, like I said earlier, I really just want to focus on quality content instead of quantity. If I just really think that I don't want to push it out, and I just don't think that it's a good enough video to be pushed out in the first place, I'm just not going to push it out at all. So that's going to be it for the updates. I know I talked a lot and it's just like a lot of information to soak in, but for the most part, that's literally just an update from me. I've been gone from YouTube for like, I don't even know, like a month, maybe a little bit more. But that's going to be it. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you guys for always supporting me. And like I say in all my videos, thank you guys for always giving me a chance. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.